Hello. How you doing?
Hello, is this Dazzle?
Yeah, it's Dazzle.
Yes, how you doing? I want to know if I can book a reading or if you're available for a reading.
Yes, always. What's on your mind?
Okay, so I think my baby father's sleeping with the girl next door.
What?
And yes, because she always looking at me funny. She never really speak. But every time I'm with him, it's like she speak and be giggly, like doing this like a side eye thing. I think it's like a woman's intuition thing. He say I'm tripping, but I know I'm not. He don't do nothing for me, nothing for my kids. And the other day, I found like a Gucci receipt in his armrest, and just coincidentally, she had like some
Alright, we're
Gucci
gonna
shoes.
figure. Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, can y'all see me? Oh, y'all can see me. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Okay, so look, it's your girl Dazzle, and I'm back for another tarot reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, everything is in the description box. Okay, so this weekend was snow. Okay, so just a little update. I had to reschedule my baby shower until next Saturday, this Saturday coming, because I was afraid that people, was going to get caught in the snow and stuff like that. So it's rescheduled, but we're still going to have a good time. And I'm so pressed because all the initial items I had on my baby registry was purchased. So thank you for those who have purchased items on my baby registry. So what I did was I uploaded new items to the registry just in case anyone wants to get anything else. So I'm going to be putting my baby registry in my description box if you guys want to help me purchase some things for the arrival of my baby. And he is coming. He is due February the 16th. But I have a feeling that he's going to come the first week of February. Okay, I was doing little readings on it, and I'm gonna just give you guys just a tip. And what I do notice when it comes to like when I do readings about when people are going to give birth and stuff, I always get like the sun card in a reverse, like the baby's upside down about to go through the canal. And that's what I got for baby over here. And he is upside down. And my midwife was telling me that he can literally at this point come any day if he wants to, right? So I have to look out for certain things, signs and symptoms, make sure I call them. And because it snowed, you know, my my doctor's office basically rescheduled my sonogram or whatever because I have to go weekly now because the baby is almost here. So I have to reschedule it today because they canceled it because of the snow. But anyway, let's get into it. So today we're going to be talking about a few things. Pregnancy for Claressa. How does she feel about the golden child? Mackenzie. I think her name is Reminisce Mackenzie or Mackenzie Reminisce, but I'm gonna just call her the golden child. How does she really feel about Papoose's child? And can she be trusted around her child? Because I was getting some vibes about her and I don't like it when it comes to the baby. But I'm just ask because maybe it's just me and maybe I'm being whatever, maybe my little bit of trauma when it comes to step parents and things like that is rubbing off the wrong way. Who knows? So I'm gonna ask about that. And then we're gonna ask about this fight that's coming up in February. Okay. And to see who's going to win. Right. So it's three things that we're gonna ask. So we're gonna be using the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana. Okay. So I did ask about pregnancy before when it came to her. And what I did say is the pregnancy cards were there, but she would have to like stop doing what she's doing and then like really prepare herself. And also, unless she finds out something that's going to leave her heartbroken or shocked or anything like that, that's going to derail her, she might get pregnant, but I think she might need help. So let's ask for pregnancy when it comes to Claressa Shields and Papoose. Okay, let's ask will she become pregnant in the year 2026 of our Lord? What they used to say back in the day, it's the year of our Lord 2026. I mean, I guess, whatever. So let's get into it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Pregnancy for Claressa Shields 2026. Will she get pregnant? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. What is Spirit saying? The Supreme. Okay, so here's the thing with Claressa for this year. Okay, so Claressa is the 10 of Wands right now. This means that she is overburdened, all right? This is overburdened. You have too many things in the basket on your plate, right, that you're carrying, right? So she has a lot going on, and, you know, it sticks, right? This is fire, creative, passionate energy, right? So it can be a lot of projects, fights, things she wants to do, you know, whatever she got going on, she got a lot of stuff on her plate. So for me, when it comes to pregnancy, I feel like her best bet is to clear her off her plate, get a little help with that, right? Like you're gonna have to have more time, free time to do those things. You're gonna have to plan, right? Which means the 7 of Swords, even though the 7 of Swords is stuff that's going on that we don't know about, sneaky behavior. We're going to get on that part too. But it's also about a strategy. So to be able to get pregnant, she's going to have to strategize. She's going to have to basically do the things of, you know, jotting down her ovulation dates, you know, and what's the perfect time to get pregnant. She's going to have to time it. She's going to have to be intentional about getting pregnant, about conceiving a baby. And with her, she might do it secretly. Okay, it might be a secret plan of hers, right? That she might not tell the world, but she'll do it secretly. That means she might, even if she has to take fertility pills, you know, to boost that, you know, because I'm getting that she doesn't want you guys to know that she is really, on some levels, she don't want you guys to know that she's really working for a baby, right? Instead of it just happening, right? And that can be her choice. That's personal stuff. But it's going to take a little bit more than an oops, accidental thing going on. She would have to, like I said, plan. She would have to make time. She would have to check ovulation dates and whatnot, and the best day to conceive. Might even take a little bit of fertility treatments and stuff, or, you know, hormone treatments, however it's going to go. But that's what she might need to do, right? Consult her little doctor, get it all together. And it very well could happen with the Judgment card, right? Okay, because that is the end of the cycle and the beginning of a new one for me, right? So that could very well happen. The Supreme right here, for me, this card in itself is a creative energy. Okay. That's what I get from the Supreme card, right? And just to be more clear, because this is Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas, the Supreme is not really a major arcana card in the standard tarot. So I will look it up for you guys right now just to make sure that I'm on the same track and I'm saying it the right way. So let me see something. Let me see Supreme right here. So let me see. All right, let's see. Okay, let's get right here. I said, so I'm trying to. Okay, know the power of the Supreme is divine. This is the time to accept yourself as the all-powerful goddess that you are. You are every moment in time, both individually and as a collective history and future by ways of your womb. We're talking about a womb here, hands and mind. Womb as in a creative energy. You have hands. She's a boxer, but also you use your hands to create intentionally. So this will be an intentional pregnancy and mind when you become focused on your intentions, right? Your desires shall manifest. Okay, so it can manifest. Spirit is saying that she can have this pregnancy, but she has to do those things too. She has to make that time to do so. And creation for you are protected. The universe and all your ancestors are waiting to aid you, so it very well could happen. All you need is the confidence to know that you are indeed who you are, the Supreme. Utilize all that you know intellectually and spiritually to create the internal success you are capable of. You can do it. As in, like, look, she might need a little help, but she can get that, okay? And also with that 10 of Wands, I think she was probably having trouble getting pregnant, or probably like holding a baby, or maybe she had a miscarriage or an abortion before, things like that. But I think this time around, if she plans it and things like that, she will get pregnant. Okay, so she might need a little help, like I said, but it can very well happen. So let's go to the next question. So the next question is, because see, here's the problem. If you have a problem with Papoose's estranged wife, how can you really like respect her child? You calling her a bitch on YouTube content creators channels, but you want to be someone's child's stepmother, right? You're outwardly saying little things and competing with Remy Ma, like you're in this competition with her, but you want to have a connection with her baby. How does that work? So I already know that the golden child is the love of Papoose's life. That's one of his greatest loves. Okay, so that's never going to change. That is a no deal. You don't have to worry about that at all. You disrespect his baby in front of him, I think he will have a problem with it. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, how does Claressa Shields truly feel about her current true emotions about the golden child? We're going to look for this. We're going to look through this, the true emotional oracle cards. We're going to figure out, how does she truly feel about the golden child, and if she's truly going to be a good stepmother for this child. How does Claressa Shields truly feel about Remy Ma and Papoose's only daughter? Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. How does she really feel about Papoose and Remy Ma's daughter that he loves and cherishes so much? How does she truly feel? 1, 2, 3. What is her current energy and how she truly feels? Fucked up over you is in the reverse. Too late. Not happy. Okay. Heartbreak. Okay. Why is this going on? Okay. So we have fucked up over you in the reverse. So why is she stressed out over him when it comes to this baby? Because I'm asking about a child. I'm asking about her feelings towards a child. So why is she having these weird feelings in the past tense when it comes to him and her relationship, but it's through this child? It's because I'm asking about a kid. That's the truth. And then it's too late in the reverse. You know what I feel like? First impressions is a lot. The things we do is a lot, right? And it piles up and it causes an impression on people that make them act a certain way. So then my question is going to be, what type of thing, conversation, argument, whatever happened in the past that rubbed Papoose or Remy Ma the wrong way, whereas though the time frame that she could have made a connection with the golden child had ran out, and now people are making sure she has some type of distance when it comes to this baby and her. So whatever happened, something happened negative that she can't have close proximity, because that's what it sounds like to me, right? And it's too late to go back and fix that. So something happened when it comes to that, right? So she's not happy when it comes to this golden child, the position that this golden child has in Papoose's life. And I don't get that. So I did pick that up a long time ago when it comes to her, right? So what I'm getting is exactly what I said. She messed up her opportunity to get to know this little girl. So therefore, she not happy about it. Rubbing people the wrong way, how you acting when it comes to Papoose. And this gotta be her, because she be wearing those cornrows, right? And it's fucked up over you in the reverse. Too late in the reverse. And not happy is upright. So she's not even happy about the position that this golden child has when it comes to Papoose. And she isn't happy about her position when it comes to the life of this golden child. Isn't like she can't be a part of it. And then you have GPS too. She also doesn't even trust him being over there. I told y'all in the last week, she don't really trust that he's going to be with the golden child. Like, are you really there when you're with the golden child? Are you at where you say you at? Are you doing what you say you're doing? Oh, why can't I be there, girl? Because you got an issue. That's why you can't be there. Oh, I don't trust the fact that I can't be there. But that's what I'm getting from these four cards, right? So let's see. How, if she was able to be around Remy Ma and Papoose's child, how would she act towards Remy Ma and Papoose's child? How would she act towards his daughter? Truthfully. How would she act? But this is insecurity. I think she blew her own chance of getting to know this little girl, right? I think that's a self thing. That's a self-sabotaging thing. You're insecure and you blew your own chance of really getting to know this gorgeous, precious, innocent soul. Okay, so let's see. How would she act if she was literally around? I just keep getting this. The Five of Swords. That's not a good thing. How would she act if she was allowed to be around the golden child? I keep getting these. Getting not so good energy. But let's see. How would Claressa Shield act if she was able to be around Papoose's and Rumon's child for long periods of time? 1, 2, 3. Short or long. 3 of Wands. Son of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Son of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm getting some art. When I was getting that stuff, I was like, oh, reckless, argumentative behavior, being petty, right? So the thing is, with her, based on the Five of Swords and that Fool card in the reverse, I do believe she is someone who is petty and don't know what to say out their mouth, right? I do believe she would get into an argument and say something off or say something slick about the golden child's mom or whatever the case may be around this little girl that would rub people the wrong way, that would make people, like I said, make sure she has a distance between them, right? Between the little girl and Claressa. That is possible. That may have already happened, right? But also, when it comes to, or it will happen if you let this little girl around Claressa. But what I also get though is that you got the Three of Wands. This is expanding, but it's a planned thing. So and it's creative. You have also the Knight of Wands, which is creative. So I feel like it'll be a lot of, we're going this place, we're going out. So she would be the type of person who would take baby girl out on little trips, little fun days. I don't know, Dave and Buster's, who knows, a jumping space, whatever. Have some type of fun, right? The Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So to me, she would try to find shortcuts into her heart, by her love in a way, because I think that she is someone who love language is to show you how much I love you by what I give you to. So she's gonna try to buy her love. She's not, and it's not really even going to be like, it's going to be presents and things like that, taking her places and stuff like that. And, also trying to prove that she's a good stepmom, right? But also with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is the need to like study and really work hard towards something. I mean, so basically, if she wants a lasting connection and something that's on a certain level, she would have to literally like buckle down and really get to know this little girl. But on different levels, right? But what she's going to do is she's going to, like I said, try to buy her love, right? Then, Spirit is talking about the fact that, look, it's the Seven of Pentacles. This talks about taking stock of a situation, trying to see, like, what fruit that does it bear, right? To be honest with you, again, what Spirit is saying is that if you want to bear fruit for fruit as a stepmom, when it comes to the golden child, then you will have to sow positive seeds, right? So it's urging her to sow positive seeds, to be positive, to have fun, keep things light. Don't be petty. Don't get into arguments around this little girl. And don't be saying certain stuff around this little girl. Okay? And don't be slick thinking that because you don't like her mom, you're going to say little things that she's not going to catch on to, because she is. Okay? Also, if so happens, based on her delusions, because she could be a little bit delusional and get mad, she can have some animosity against her too. And it'll be all based on how she feels about her father and her mother. That's another thing. Like I said, then it goes back to this being petty thing. So it's all about how she feel about, which is crazy, because then that means that whatever she does for her is disingenuous, because it's all depending on how she feels about her dad, right? The minute that she got an attitude with her dad, the whole thing is going to change. The dynamic is going to change. If she has an attitude about her mom, the dynamic between a stepmom and stepdaughter will change, right? Girlfriend, whatever, will change. Also, because she'll be a giver, she's going to think that she should have control of whatever this little girl does, so she has say so. And she will be a little bit of a tyrant or try to bully her way in because she did something for this little girl. So then she's the type of person who would sit there, and because, I don't know, she took the little girl out to Dave and Buster's and got her a tennis bracelet, now she can tell their parents what to do and what not to do. And she's going to feel like she has more say-so than the parents. You know what I'm saying? And then she's also going to be like, I did all this for your kid. So that's another thing. She's going to throw it in their face, right? So it's a little bit of toxic stuff, a little bit of immaturity when it comes to her. So the Spirit is saying, sow good seeds onto a child and you're going to reap the rewards of that. So if she can do that, if she can be mature and do that, she would be a great step parent, okay? She just has to get over her immaturity. Because if you're going to be a step parent, or if you're going to be a long-term girlfriend, then you don't need to. It's no point of doing all that extra stuff. It's not. Okay. So then the next question is this new fight. Okay. this new fight coming up that she got going on, right? And I gotta wrap it up because my bonus baby, my love of one of the greatest loves of my life is up. And she is walking around trying to get cereal. So I have to make sure she has room to eat her cereal and whatnot and mind her business. So let me see who's about to fight her again. I forgot her damn name. What is her name? But it's coming up. The fight is coming up. And I'm very happy for both parties. Hopefully somebody wins that didn't win before, because I do feel like if you're going to fight the same person over and over again, the other person can't always win for me. I need the other party to win too sometimes. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I don't believe in fighting the same person over and over again either. Because then there's no, I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. But hold on, let me go ahead and I gotta figure out who she fighting again, because I forgot, child. Who is she fighting? Shoot. Let me see. Okay, so she's fighting this girl, right? Franchon. Oh, Franchin? Okay, Franchin. Alright. So let me see something. So Franchin is fighting her again. So who's going to win this fight? Hold on, don't put nothing on because I'm doing this real quick. Who's going to win this fight? Is it going to be Claressa or is it going to be Franchon? Alright. Who's going to win? 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's do one for Claressa and one for Franchon and why. Okay. And we'll figure out who's going to win. Will Claressa win the fight? 1, 2, 3. Will Franchon win this fight coming up? 1, 2, 3. And why? Why would one or the other win? What would be the main reason why one or the other will win? Because people trying to say it's rigged and stuff. 1, 2, 3. If you had to guess, who you think is going to win the fight? Just by name. Claressa or Franchon? Yes. Who you think is going to win the fight? Just give me a.
I think
just based on the name. You ain't even got to know who they are.
Claressa.
You think Claressa going to win? All right, let's figure out. Will Claressa win the fight? The 3 of Wands is in the reverse for Claressa. And for Franchon, it's the 9 of Pentacles. And why? Okay. So right now, because things can change, y'all. So right now, Claressa has the 3 of Wands in the reverse. So Claressa is a no. This is poor planning. Okay. This is supposed to be expansion and things like that. This is poor planning. All right. The other one, Franchon, has the 9 of Pentacles. This is a strong, independent, wealthy individual. And Franchon had all that hair. I don't know if she had she had all that hair in the press conference too. So Franchon might be winning this fight. And then you know what's crazy? She has these bright, beautiful colors on. And actually in that interview, in that press conference that she had, she was very bright and giving radiant, right? So I think this is Franchon. And this right here is Claressa. Claressa is in the red. And it's in the reverse. And why Claressa may lose this fight this time is because the 7 of Wands in the reverse. This is the need for self-care and stuff like that. Feeling vulnerable, the need for self-care and things like that. So I don't know what she has been doing mentally, physically, emotionally, but she needs to do more before she fights her. Okay? So for right now, she's not ready. She's not prepared. Okay? No matter what she tell y'all, she's not prepared yet. Okay? So that's just what it is. And there's a little birdie from heaven that's telling Franchon to do this because there's a good chance that she was going to win. She's not worried about any losses. Okay. She has positive reinforcement from above. She is very much so well within herself, mind, body, and soul to fight this girl. And Clarissa's not well within herself right now. Right? So later on, it might change. But for right now, that's what I got for right now. Okay, so she just needs to be better prepared. She needs to get prepared. If that's what she wants to do, she wants to beat this girl, and she wants y'all to know that she's the best of the best. You need to be prepared. So let me figure this out. And it's not going to be in the conventional way. If Franchon wins, it's not going to be in the traditional, conventional way. So I don't know what that means, but that's what that means. But I'm going to ask this. If Claressa wins, as of right now, and her not being prepared, matter of fact, I'm going to just ask this, because this looks like a straightforward, no money is involved type of thing, right? But we're just going to ask because people really want to know. Is this fight rigged? I just told you that right as of right now, if they was to fight right now, Franchon would beat her because she's not prepared. So, but is the fight overall rigged for Claressa to win? Because that's the rumor that it was. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The Son of Wands is passion. Somebody going after a creative venture. This can be a yes. Then this is the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone getting out the code, right? Coming up on some type of financial thing, right? The 6 of Pentacles. Somebody is being given the opportunity, not earning one, but getting one over the other. So therefore, there's money on the floor to be made. That's one. People want to give money, more money to the other than the other, right? It's like, there are people who don't want Claressa to win because I also get this 2 of Cups in the reverse. So I don't know if they don't want Claressa to win or they don't want, what's her name, Franchon to win. But all in all, people are trying to push money at this fight, right? So in a sense, it could be rigged, but I'm not gonna hold you. When they get in the ring, it depends on what they want to do, right? It could be, but I don't see it like directly being rigged. Like, bitch, fall down if I hit you. No, this is more so for me trying to will it in some type of way and push money towards people to lose or win. But at the end of the day, it's up to them to take that. And people are betting. You know how mobsters used to bet on a fighter to win and they'd throw money at the fighter, the other fighter to lose, all types of stuff. I think that still happens in boxing. But it depends on the boxer. Do they want to fight with integrity? And I think Franchon wants to fight with integrity because when you see her underneath the comment sections and things like that, and it comes to, when people ask if it's rigged or not, she gets offended, right? Because at the end of the day, she tries hard too. So you're offending both fighters, not just Claressa. You're offending her too. So I don't feel like these people are going to go in the ring, look at each other and be like, okay, I hit you, you fall. I hit you, you stand up. I'm a fake miss. No, I don't think that's what's going to happen. But I do think people are throwing money at people, though, to convince them to toss a fight and things like that. But it depends on them on if they want to take it. But for real, both of them have hearts of a fighter. One just needs to be focused or she's going to lose. So for right now, that's what I got. But that's what I got for you guys for real. I'm done and I'm about to roll out. I love y'all for real. Peace. So I can go and I can leave. Girl, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. and it won't stop.